All right, you sons of semen-swallowing bitches. Welcome to Hour 2 of the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer, and on the phone we got Mark Deez. What's going on, Mark Deez?
Yo, what's good?
Man, there we go. Crank you up a little bit. Yeah, all right, man. So let me ask you this. So you go by Mark Deez. Is that your real name, or is that a alias?
That's just my little stage name, man. I actually, you know what I'm saying, it was given to me as like a little nickname type of thing. So I just ran with it, man.
Hey, that's all right, man. That works. So how long you been doing this?
I've been rapping, man, ever since I came out the womb, man. You ain't know? Nah, really, I started seriously, probably my freshman year of high school. And I just been grinding ever since, man.
So that's just kind of something that you kept doing. Well, I know it's interesting because I see you've done a lot of stuff with BloodLine. Are you guys sort of connected in some way, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, I can explain that. Actually, I'm in a separate group from BloodLine with a member of BloodLine named Lord Lhus. You familiar with Lhus?
Oh, yeah, we had him on the show a couple years ago.
Yeah, man, we got a group called Grindhouse Gang. It's me, Powder, Dr. Dill, and Lord Lhus. So, you know what I'm saying? We got nothing but love for the whole BloodLine gang. Yo, shout out to Venom and Malachi as well, you know what I'm saying?
Right on. Yeah, that's, we actually had Venom and Lord Lhus on, God, I think it was like 2 years ago. And they were really fun interviews, so really enjoyed that. Yeah. So I was going to ask you who that Powder dude was, but I guess you just answered it because I noticed you did a lot of tracks with him.
Yeah, he's a protege of mine, man, you know what I'm saying? We've been grinding for the past like year or so, you know what I'm saying? We met through MySpace, man, so don't let anybody ever tell you the internet got power, because it does, you know what I'm saying? Great place to network.
Well, that's the other cool thing, man, just about the whole MySpace and internet thing now, because now you guys can put, I mean, I was looking at your discography on your MySpace, and you put out a fuckload of albums in maybe 6 years. You know, if anybody who's on a major label, you know, has to, you know, damn near blow somebody before, you know, they get put out, or before they say, well, we don't think you're ready, or some bullshit. You don't even have to deal with that. You know, you just come right out whenever you want to.
Exactly. You know, I've been putting out mixtapes, man, since probably like 2003, 2004, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I try to drop mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? At least one every year. But you know what I'm saying? I like to flood the whole industry. You know what I'm saying? With material. That's what I'd like to do.
Well, that's good. You got to stay, especially in this type of industry, man. You got to stay in people's face, and you definitely keep promoting. So, and it's cool too that a lot of you guys have sort of hooked up on MySpace and met that way and been able to network and collab, you know, and that way you guys, you know, keep coming out with stuff. But I see you even did some music with Craig G, man. Talk a little bit about that, because he's an OG.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I did a track with Craig G. First of all, let me tell you how that track came about. This cat, I signed a deal with this cat named White Shadow from Norway. He got an album dropping probably sometime this summer. We're trying to finish it up in the next few weeks. But he did a producer album. He's a producer from Norway. You know what I'm saying? He does cuts, DJing and stuff like that. And he's been putting it down since like the 90s, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you research this cat, you know he opened up for like, working with like Beat Down Production back in the day, you know what I'm saying? He was on the Last Action Hero soundtrack, all kind of crazy shit like that. So what happened was he hit me up, you know what I'm saying? And it was just all love. He said, you know what I'm saying, I got this track with Craig G. You know, you want to jump on it? And it was history. It was me, Craig G, Powder, and Strickland of EMC. So you know what I'm saying? It's all love. So
you never really got to meet Craig G. It was just his vocals happened to be on the track kind of thing?
Right. I never got to meet Craig G. I'd love to meet him, you know what I'm saying? He's a great artist, and you know what I'm saying? He's one of the favorites of mine that I've collaborated with. But no, we didn't actually physically go to the studio together and lay that down. I laid my vocals here in Augusta, and you know what I'm saying? He laid his vocals down, I believe, in New York. So, you know what I'm saying? Once again, that's the power of the internet coming together and making something happen.
And it's funny, too, because so many people in the music industry are scared of the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think that is? Because I've heard so many rappers talking about giving it up because, you know, oh man, I'm not going to move into units anymore. I'm not going to do this. But fuck, do you know how you can blow your name up?
That's how I've blown mine up, honestly. If it wasn't for the internet, I'd probably be, you know what I'm saying, on the side of the road somewhere panhandling. Or something. Because, you know what I'm saying, it's a great way to get the name out, you know what I'm saying. You got outlets like, you got your Facebook, you got MySpace, you got YouTube, there's all kind of different outlets. And then, I don't understand why artists think that, you know, the bootlegging thing is gonna tear down their careers, because a lot of cats that go out here and they download these albums off blogs or whatever, if they're real hip-hop heads and they're really checking for music, they might download it. But then again, if they're feeling it, you know what I'm saying, after they download it, they go buy the album, you know what I'm saying. That's the beautiful thing about things like iTunes and Amazon and Rhapsody and things like that. You can get digital music, you know what I'm saying. People pay for it, but I mean, it's all, you gotta market it right, you know what I mean. You can't just put it out there and just think people are gonna steal it, you know what I'm saying. It happens to the best of us, but you know, you just gotta keep it moving. You can't worry about all the different things that's going on, you know. If people want to bootleg it, they're gonna bootleg it. If they want to buy it, they're gonna buy it, and that's the way the industry is now. Right.
Well, you got to kind of step your game up too. You know, a lot of people, you know, it's like they're so used to, I guess, oh, I put out my CD and people are going to go into the record store and buy it. And, you know, it's not that anymore, man. And as a consumer, I will tell you, in a lot of cases, I would rather, most of the time, if I see the digital download, I'll buy that before I buy a CD, because guess what? I got it lickety-fucking split. I don't have to wait 6-7 days before the mail delivers it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You're exactly right. You click one button, and it's there within a matter of minutes. You don't have to wait on old Joe the mailman to come deliver you, you know, your hot album or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can get it right then and there.
Right.
So that's the beauty of it.
And you could download single tracks if you don't like the whole album. You know, you buy 3 songs, and you know, there you go.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you could get a single for like 89 cents. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me you don't have 89 cents. You know what I mean? You go to McDonald's, you buy a cheeseburger, that's $1. You know what I mean? People can afford it. You know, it's not like it's some overblown price or something like that. You know, the digital downloads, they're real cheap. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the problem, you know, with people not wanting to buy it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, what I think is overblown is the price of CDs. Because if you remember, you know, when CDs first came out, they were like, you know, when they were in those little cardboard containers. So they were like $14. And now, you know, they're like 20. And a lot of times it's 2 good songs and the rest is just garbage, club hits and shit, you know?
I agree.
Actually,
yeah, man, you know,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to let you make a point, and then I wanted to jump into one of your tracks, actually.
Okay.
But
you know what I'm saying? I think CDs, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, think that CDs are becoming obsolete, and I can see it because it's a lot more profitable if you're an artist just to put out your music through a digital avenue than it would be to go and press up the album and spend thousands of dollars trying to get it in stores. I mean, it's real expensive, and people don't. The average hip-hop listener, the average music listener, they don't really understand the whole process that artists have to go through, especially when you're like me and you're grinding, you're doing the independent thing, and you don't have, Scrooge Duck with $1 million in the vault. You know what I mean? You got to do it on your own. So.
Oh yeah, and all that pressing shit's confusing anyway. You know, listening to them talk to you about, well, do you want 4 panels or 5 panels or glass master? And you're going, what the hell is that? You know, I just want people to have my shit, you know, and that's it. So, man.